Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 302 Sports here from Baynard Stadium. I'm Benny Mitchell with Jason Winchell. And Jason, I'm up here, baby. Flight B Conference football.
Yeah.
The Howard Wildcats, the A of DuPont Tigers. Title possibly on the line in Week 7.
Yeah, top 5 battle is number 4 Howard hosts number 2 AI DuPont here, and we are in for a great matchup here. And like you said, Flight B title could possibly be on the line here in Week 7.
So Howard kicking off. Howard in the blue helmets, black jerseys, white pants. Moving from the right to the left. A of DuPont in the yellow helmets and all white. A of DuPont with 5-0 right now. We're still waiting on that Christiana game for a decision there.
Yep.
And Howard Wildcats 5-1. And we have an early whistle. It must be an equipment issue. As number 23, Lewis Sams, goes off the field and checks in number 4, Jameer Dantley. So we'll try it again. We'll tee it up and try it one more time.
What a great football weather here. And a perfect Saturday afternoon for football.
Ended up getting a little hot.
Yeah.
In the 60s today. So here we go. We'll tee it up again. And we kick it deep down to about the 10-yard line. That's going to be taken by number 1, James Naylor. He tries to get back to the far side of the field. Breaks the tackle, hits and spins, but number 17, Joshua Roan, is going to take him down, and he loses yards back inside the 10.
Great kickoff coverage there by the Howard Wildcats as they swarmed down the field. And like you said, he picked the ball up at the 10 and might have got tackled at the 9 or 8. So great job by the Wildcats, and that's the way you want to start this game. Pin AI deep in their own territory and make them go the whole length of the football field on your defense.
So 1st and 10 for the Tigers of A of DuPont. Afternoon matinee football here.
Yes.
We don't do that much downstate. A couple homecomings, and that's it. In at quarterback, number 10, Chad Jones. The senior. He's in the shotgun formation, and we're going to get a false start on AI.
Yeah, back them up a few yards, and they're starting real deep in their own territory. Jones is a great athlete for this AI Tiger offense, and we'll see him probably out of the shotgun a lot today.
Got to see him one or twice now. I got to see him play against St. Elizabeth a couple years ago and last year against Del Mar. But that game was the first round of the playoffs, and Del Mar gave him no room to shine.
Yes.
So on 1st and 15, Jones takes the snap, looking downfield, and he has got a player deep. That's number 2, Nazir Miller, and in and out of the hands. And nice ball. He had to step on the defender.
Yeah, great throw, and like you said, just in and out of his hands, or that would have been a big play here to start this game. Good job by the receiver getting past the defensive back. And like I said, unfortunately, looks like AI's going no huddle here as they're ready up and ready to go here.
Second and 15 for the Tigers. And he's going to hand off to his lone back. He's going to pick up about maybe 3 yards. Number 24 on the carry, Thomas Mosley.
Yeah, good hole, and brings it back up past the original line of scrimmage and then some. So sets up about a 3rd and 7 here.
3rd and 7 for the Tigers.
Again, they're ready to go.
Trips to the right. Lone receiver split, and here come the Howard Wildcats.
Let's see, I think that will move it up 5 yards and make this more.
So you think they were blitzing on 3rd and 7?
Yeah. They're bringing the house. A 5-yard penalty.
That's going to make it a 3rd and 2 for AI.
Can change up your play call. Going from a 3rd to 7, 3rd to 2.
And they're going to stay same formation. Trips to the near side with a receiver split to the far side. Pistol formation. He's got some running room. That's Mosley again. He's got the first down. So 1st and 10 for AI. Started out bad, but they're able to pick it up.
Yeah, good run there by Mosley. Like you said, he got low to the ground and was able to pick up the first down and extend this drive. So they were backed up at their own 4-yard line, and now they're out to the
1st and 10 for the Tigers, 2-2. Naylor comes in motion, floods the right side. He's looking downfield, has a man. That's number 2. Nazir Miller catches it in stride. No flags. AI 75-yard touchdown. The Tigers strike first. And there's a flag for a celebration, it looks like.
Yeah, what a throw by Jones. Right on the money. Hit him
right
in stride, Benny, like you said. And you saw the speed. Once he caught the ball,
Right.
he was gone.
Dropped it right in his hands.
Yes.
Over the shoulder. Touchdown. AI DuPont. They lead 6-0.
Now, Benny, is this going to be on the extra point? Or do they take
I believe
it off
the
kickoff?
I believe they take it all the kickoff. So we get the first touchdown of the game, and we get a unsportsmanlike on the Tigers. Assuming that's for celebration. There was only 2 guys down when he threw the flag.
Yes. So less than 2 minutes, and AI's on the board.
Oh, yeah, already.
That was it ended up being after that 5-yard penalty, almost a 96-yard drive.
Right. So it's going to be enforced on the kickoff.
They had their choice. That's what they chose.
We just wait for the official signature.
Right.
And there we go.
So on the kick, I believe that is number is 85. Logan Evans? Yes, it is. 85 Logan Evans. Low. Snap is low. Holder number 8. Tyler Solarao able to get it on the tee. But the kick's wide left. So we stay at 6-0 after all that.
Yeah, like you said, a great job by the holder of getting that ball down. Unfortunately, the kick just went a little wide left. But what a great start for AI. I mean, that was an unbelievable throw by Jones there. .10:21 left here in the first quarter.
Thank you, Jason, for picking me up as I'm trying to get our scoreboard
Yes.
ready to go. A lot of steps here at Baynard Stadium,
Yes.
I just found.
Yeah. And so the 15 yards being walked off now, so AI will be kicking from its own 25.
That should put the Wildcats in
Yeah.
pretty good field position. Jason, what do you think coming in? I know you're the upstate guy. What do you think? High scoring game here today, or?
Yeah, both these teams' offenses can put up some scoring. In fact, since week 1, the lowest output by Howard was 26, and that was against that Hodson defense. That's pretty impressive. So this Howard team can score, and AI's been putting up close to 50 points a game. So this has the makings of being a very high scoring game.
So we have a touchdown, and it's taken quite a while for everything to get back and rolling here with the penalty and some upsets last night in the state of Delaware. Jason, we'll go over that
Yes.
a little bit later when we get some time. Got the rankings here, and obviously there's going to be work to do Sunday morning. We're going to take a lot of time to get this kick away.
Yeah, they are.
I think we're still waiting on a whistle, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
And there we go. There's the kick. It's going to be Zach two. Backs him up inside the 20. This is number 2, Carvin Reeves. And looking for some running room. He's going to get about 12 yards. And that's where they're going to take over.
Great job by the Tigers special team unit getting down there because Reeves is fast. We saw him last week against St. Mark's, had an incredible game out of the backfield. And great job by AI getting down there. And so the 15-yard penalty results, but Howard takes over at their own 32.
First and 10 for the Wildcats at their own 32-yard line. And they come out, they're going to shift out of that 2-by-2 and come out. They're going to flood the short side of the field with a stack formation out here. Looks downfield. Oh, broken up by Elijah Edmonds. That's number 13, Tajir Harley. He's been around a while. He's a 3-year starter here.
Yes, he is.
The southpaw from Howard.
Yeah.
That's going to bring up a second down.
He had a great game against St. Mark's last week, throwing the ball, and both these teams have quarterbacks that can throw the ball. So I expect a lot of passing in this one, but great defense there by AI.
Second and 10 at their own 32 for the Wildcats. Goes under center. Number 2, Reeves goes in motion, and he's going to get it on the sweep, and he's got nowhere to go. AI's wrapped him up.
Yeah, great.
No gain on the play.
Great job of gang tackling there by AI, not letting Reeves get to the outside where he can use his speed, and great defense there by the Tigers.
Howard coming in off a big win last week over St. Mark's, correct?
Correct, 36-26 in a great game here, also at Baynard Stadium.
Field looks in good shape. It gets a lot of use. Where they play, 3 games here a weekend?
Yeah, the last night was St. E's Archmere, and they played soccer here Thursday night.
Right.
A soccer match coming up on Tuesday, so it gets its use.
Shotgun formation. A 2-by-2 on the ends. And he's going to look out to number 6. Leroy Lynch, and just a little too high. That's going to bring up a 4th and 10. So
great job by the Tigers defense, forcing the 3 and out. I was here last week, and that pass was on the money last week, and that play worked.
A little high on that one. We'll just call that the big game first pass jitter, first series jitters.
Yep.
And Howard's going to have to punt it away. Back deep is number 4, Jameer Dantley. And Howard Wildcats shift out of their tight formation. Get to a spread punt formation. Good snap. And he's going to kick a floater down inside the 40. He's going to bounce around the 35. He's going to take a Howard bounce inside the 25 to the 24. And that's where AI DuPont will take over. 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line. So nice punt.
Yeah, great punt. And then he got the roll. Great job there. And
number 11, Aaron Washington, the freshman.
Good job by the Tigers yelling poison and not letting that ball hit. And here comes out the Tigers offense, which was impressive in that first drive.
Yeah, they scored. They struck first a 75-yard touchdown pass from Chad Jones to Nazir Miller. So I guess upstate they don't come to. They don't get here for kickoff. The crowd's still kind of filling in.
Yeah. The night games seem to be packed up here, and the day games.
And that's going to be a handoff to number 24, Thomas Mosley, and he's going to pick up about 4 on the play and make it 5. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 5 for the Tigers.
And he's had some great runs today. His 3rd run, and each one's been for 4 or 5 yards each time. So,
you know, we came in, and I noticed there's another set of Wildcats to our right on the and outside the booth there. It's the Delmar Wildcats up here.
Yeah.
Checking out the Blue Hen Conference. Big game for the lead in the Blue Hen Conference. And that's number 1 on the carry, James Naylor. Gets about 2 on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 3. But yeah, he brought a crew up, about 5 or 6 coaches over there.
I saw that. That's a.
You can't hide in that orange and blue.
No,
you just can't hide. Dave Hearn down there with his staff. You know what that means? It means the leaves are going to start changing colors and falling, and we're going to be in the state tournament anytime now. 3rd and 3 for AI. Miller goes in motion to the far side of the field. Stop, sets up as a wing. So we got the left side, far side flooded. And we get a whistle.
Full start. Backs him up 5.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 8 for AI. Jones in the pistol. And 2 receivers to the far side of the field. I think Howard wants to play man. Under pressure, big sack. That's number 51 and 55. Jeremiah Lugo and Kasai Franklin. I think Kasai Franklin had a big sack in the St. Mark's game last week.
Yeah, so it was top 10 play last week for us at 302 Sports Weekly, but there.
24, Mosley was open coming out of the backfield, but he didn't have his head turned.
That's one thing Howard has to do. They have to get pressure on Jones today because if he has all day to throw, it could be a big game for him. But great job there by the Wildcats putting the pressure on, and now they're going to get good field position out of this.
On the punt is Logan Evans. Spread formation on that punt. He gets a good snap and an end-over-end kick. And it's going to be taken by number 2, Miller, at about his own 46. And he's going to pick up about 6-7 yards. And they're going to be in AI territory for the first time today.
Yeah, great job by him coming up, fielding the ball, and then making something out of nothing. He's able to get 6 yards on the return. And here they are inside AI's territory.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats. 6:51 to play here in the first quarter. 6-0 at upon Tigers. We'll see if that missed extra point haunts them in this game. A lot of football to play.
Yeah, and extra points might be the difference in this game.
I formation for the Wildcats with a stack to the far side. Oh, dances in the hole. Eludes a tackler. Number 2, Carvin Reeves, and he's going to pick up about 8 on the play.
Great move by him there. It was like a stutter step there and just got right around the defender and picks up 8 yards on the play. It's one thing he does well. He's very shifty.
Carvin Reeves, sophomore.
Yeah, I think we'll see a couple more years from him.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like this year's Division II, where the points are stacking up. We'll see. There's going to be a lot of upstate teams in the Division II tournament this year.
Yeah, there's been some surprises this year, too.
And we're going to get, it looks like AI jump. Yeah, normally we'll see 3 or 4 Henlopen. This might be a scenario where there's only going to be 2 Henlopen teams in the playoffs.
Yeah.
In Division II. And now with the CR loss last night, we might only have 2 in the Division I tournament.
Especially with
Smyrna getting beat.
Yeah, Smyrna struggling, CR.
So that penalty's good for a first down. The Howard Wildcats in business. They trail 6-0. 1st and 10 at the AI 34-yard line. And that's going to be Reeves again. Picks up, call it 5 on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 5.
I like the nice hard run. He saw the hole and hit it fast and got the 5 yards. And we'll take 5 yards on first down any day of the week.
You know, back in the day, it was 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Exactly right.
Football's changed a little bit with the spread formations and the pistols. And right there, they go in the eye and pick up 5. So 2nd and 5 for Howard. Trips to the right in the shotgun is Harley. And that's number 2, Reeves. He's got some running room. Knocked down by number 1, Naylor. And he's going to be short of the first down. I'm not so sure if he put his head down, he wouldn't have gotten it, Jason.
Yeah. That was like you said, it seemed like a big hole, and then all of a sudden it closed fast.
And Naylor came out of nowhere. Pickup of 3. So I'm bring up a 3rd and 2 for Howard. And the Wildcats break the huddle. Come to the line in the I formation with Harley under center. And he's going to be wrapped up, number 44, Timothy Nash.
Yeah, what a play there by Nash. He came right up the field right away and stopped that one. And that's going to bring up a huge fourth down here
Loss
for
of
Howard.
1 on the play, 4th and 3. And if it's anything like Southern Division and Hell Open, that's 4-down territory.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cross that 50. Those guys, am I right? Those those Delmar Wildcats, that's 4-down territory for them. A lot of confidence in their offense. 4th and 3 for Howard. Slot to the near side. And 2 backs in the backfield with Harley. And it looks like Harley's going to go on the designed keeper. And he's got the first down. It looked like that was designed to go around the end. It just wasn't there.
And he made up his mind where he was going to go and found that
He had a nice hole on the backside. Yeah, he found the open space, got the first down. 1st and 10, Howard. And they're just eating up some time and going on a drive here.
That's what you got to do against this Tigers. Howard's got to control the ball a lot. Tigers on.
1st and 10. At the 22-yard line. Information for Howard. Here comes the sweep. Again, it's not there. I can't tell if he's looking at option or what he's doing there, but he's only taking it 1 step to the left and get back to the middle.
He's able to get 3 on it. Yeah, so.
Second and 7 for Howard. Harley gets the snap. He's looking to throw and has a man with a step, but he's going to overthrow it into the end zone. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 7.
I like the design of that play, Benny. Just like you said, he just overthrew him. And unfortunately for Howard, it brings up a
3rd and 7. So 3rd and long for Howard. They've had some struggles in the passing game early here so far. He was looking for David Hancock on that play. So 3rd and 7 for the Wildcats. And they break the huddle and so they're going to go a little like wing T formation here.
There you go.
Motion going to the far side. That's going to be a toss. It's going to be an inside reverse. And that's the number 4, Hancock, and he's going to be close to the first down.
What a well-designed play there. Like you said, a reverse, but he didn't come out wide. He saw that hole, and he went right straight up the middle and was able to get the first down, it looks like, Benny.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats at the 11. So Wildcats looking to answer. They trail 6-0 with 2:33 to go here in the first quarter. And Howard comes out in the I formation. Wide receivers to both sides. And it's going to be the fullback, first man through. That's number 5, Murray. Nathaniel Murray. Gain of, say, 2 on the carry. Ball at the 9 brings up.
That's
2nd and 8.
one thing you don't see anymore is a fullback in the ball. But they're a good call on 1st and 10, just outside the 11.
If you look at the NFL, we have maybe 3 footballs, 3 fullbacks in the league.
In the league.
And it's becoming a dinosaur in college football. 2nd and 8. Howard inside the 10. They're in the red zone for the first time today. And number 4, Hancock going out wide to the numbers on the far side. And it's going to be number 2, Reeves.
Fumble.
And fumble. Picked up by number 1, Naylor. And it's going to be AI ball.
Looked like he was just about to get into the end zone there and cost it up. Great job by the Tigers defense, and they come up with
Did
it.
he get hit or was he switching hands? I got the corner of the press box in my view.
Looked like he got hit.
Okay, so minute 21 to go here. AI, they stuff him in the red zone.
Yes.
With a fumble.
That's huge, huge stop there for the Tigers defense.
AI takes over. First and 10. He gets it out to about the 15, or excuse me, the 15-yard line. First and 10 for AI. So they dodge a bullet there as he looked like he was getting ready to go in the end zone on that play alone. And it's going to be a pitch to number 45, Ahmad Shepard, and driven out of bounds by number 4, Hancock.
But a nice design player there for the Tigers is a little pitch to the outside.
Gain of 6 on the play brings up a 2nd and 4. And nowhere to go on that play. So that was number 24, Thomas Mosley. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4 for AI.
It's a big 3rd down play here for the Howard's defense. They could force them 3 and out to get the ball back.
Third and 4 for the Tigers. And looks at the receiver on the outside. He's losing ground.
Great job by the Howard defense as he was running backwards, Benny.
51. Jermaine Lugo just kind of sat and waited for it to come back to him.
The fenceman lineman who was chasing the quarterback comes back and makes the nice tackle.
I think that was 6, Isaiah Kelsey on the reception, but he goes backwards. Loss of about 11 on the play, maybe 12 is going to bring up a 4th and 15, and they're going to be punting.
They look like
from inside their end zone.
Yeah. And Howard will get good field position again. But
quarter's going to run out before that happens.
Right.
That's the end of the first quarter, folks, here on 302 Sports. Your score at the end of 1. AI DuPont Tigers 6. Howard Wildcats 0. We'll be right back.
Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create. And began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today.
And welcome back to Baynard Stadium in Wilmington, Delaware. Blue Hen Conference Flight B contest. And at the end of the first quarter, AI DuPont, they lead 6-0. Howard had a chance. They were inside the 10, but fumbled going into the end zone. And the Wildcats took over.
Quick score update. IMG Academy 7, Middletown 0. Down in Florida.
And punts it away to about this. It's going to bounce about the 50 and take an AI roll inside the 40, where it's going to be dead around the 41-yard line. What part of Florida is that in, Jason? You where?
I believe it's in the western part.
Doesn't matter. It's going to be warm.
Yeah.
No matter where it is down there. Although we have a warm day here today. 65 degrees when I got out of the car, and that's how sun's up, and it's a little warmer than that now.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Different landscape here at night or in the daytime is the night games I usually come to. With the bit of a cityscape off to the left. We normally get downstate.
Yeah.
We get headlights and taillights because we're near a highway somewhere.
Yeah, that's right.
We don't get skyscrapers down there, that's for sure. First and 10 for the Howard Wildcats at their own 36-yard line is where they'll take over.
Hey, great job by AI on that punt. So they're able to flip the field position here.
And we have a whistle before the play. what that was. Shotgun formation, Twins to the near side. Harley takes a snap. He's going to run it. He's going to run into his own player and number 44, Timothy Nash. Nash coming through, just pushed the defender back into the backfield.
We've mentioned his name a few times already. That he comes in and he just stops that play in the backfield.
Loss of 2 on the play brings up 2nd and 12. Nash, number 44, the inside linebacker, and second and 12. The Wildcats break the huddle. And Harley's going to be in the shotgun. And again, Twins to the near side. Harley looking to pass. And he's down the left sideline, number 14, Tyer Spencer. And they're going to say incomplete.
Yeah, it looks like when he was falling down to the ground, he lost control of the ball, but that was a well-designed throw.
Yeah. Do it over, had to turn around a little behind him. But nice ball downfield. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 12 for Howard. At the half, Jason, we'll recap some of last night. Some exciting games last night.
Yeah, there was. Up and down the state.
A couple upsets.
See how that will shake up the Division I and Division II. It's been a crazy year.
It has. You got Division I, you got those 3 guys that all beat each other down at the bottom. And 3rd and 12 play coming up. Harley's going to roll left, look back to the right. He's got number 2, Carvin Reeves. And he's got some running room. He's got the first down across midfield. Tackle made by number 5, Elijah Evans, kind of like a delayed bubble screen.
Yes, and it's the other side of the field. So he rolls out the one way, throws it back the other way, and then Reeves makes a couple guys miss and picks up the first down as they get into Tigers territory.
You know, Reeves has been impressive just at the running back. You put him in space, wow, he's even a little more impressive.
Yes.
He's an athlete. 1st and 10. For Howard at the AI 49-yard line, still 6-0. AI leads. And looks for the left on that look, and that's off the fingertips, double move. And off the fingertips of number 17, Joshua Roan.
Yeah, the quarterback fakes the throw up there. Like you said, the double move, he had to step and just off the fingertips. But I like that play call on 1st and 10 inside Tigers territory. You know, take a shot.
Well, they got to loosen them up a little bit because past couple running plays, the Tigers have just been getting in there and into the backfield, and they faced a 3rd and 12 last series. So 2nd and 10 for Howard, and they want to get out of a lot of these 2nd and 3rd and long.
Yes, absolutely correct.
And they've been in them just about all day. 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats. Trips to the far side of the field, and then we got a slot over here on the near side. Reeves goes in motion. Wow, we got 4 guys over there, and he's going to throw the screen. And he's going to be sniffed out by number 4, Dantley, and they're going to have a loss on the play.
The Tigers saw that one coming. They were able to get over there and not let Reeves pick up anything. And like you said, another 3rd and 12.
Right.
If you're Howard, you want to try and avoid these.
So 3rd and 12 for the Wildcats. And Howard, they got the punt return team all ready to go on the field over there. Look at them. All huddled up, ready to go. Got the skill guys getting ready to go in. Pistol formation, trips to the near side. Harley's going to pull it down and run. And he's going to be close to the first down.
Man, what a play by Harley.
See where they mark it.
Looks like it's right on the stick. It looks like
4th down, going to be just short.
I mean, that's about as close to the stick as you can get.
So 4th and inches for the Wildcats. Just over the 40, just inside the 40. And we're going to see a full house. Now we're going to see an I formation. 9:34 to play here in the half. And it looks like AI's bringing the heat. And who jumped first?
That's going to be a tough call from up here. Looked like AI, got in the neutral zone just before.
They're all pointing at one another.
Yeah. As a player, you try and sell the call on the other.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
AI's had the one big play, but the rest of the game, Howard's been controlling the ball, getting some first downs.
Yeah, if we kept time of possession, it would be awfully lopsided.
Yeah.
Howard drove down inside the 10, fumbled. And now they're on another long drive. Now inside the 35 at the 34 with their 1st and 10. Empty backfield again. And here comes the motion.
I believe they're going to call timeout right before the delay of game.
That's what we're going to do. And we're going to take one with them, folks. We'll be right back. 9:05 to play here in the second quarter. AI DuPont 6, Howard 0.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms.
And welcome back to Baynard Stadium. Benny Mitchell here with Jason Winchell on the camera. Len Evans. And coming off the timeout. Harley's going to pull it down again, looking for some running room. Oh, hit from behind and hit hard. Get a number on that. Is that number 13 or number 12? Number 12, I believe.
I believe it was 12.
Shakira Bobbelin.
And a great job by Reeves to hold on to that ball. As he got popped from behind, he was able to hold on to the ball.
Actually, the tackle made by 15. Kenwa Dolo. I don't know. Did the ball come out?
No.
12 got up right near him.
Okay.
He got hit and hit hard. Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and 8. Empty backfield for the Wildcats. And Reeves comes in motion, but he's looking down the left side. We have a flag on the play. And it's broken up. Number 23. Lewis Sams on the breakup. We have a flag back here at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he's doing a great job on these deep balls, not letting the receiver get behind him. Legal shift on the Wildcats.
Yeah, we have a back them up 5. That's going to make it a 3rd and 13 again. They're facing a 3rd and then not even the 10. They're facing 3rd and 13s. But AI, they got to start getting off the field on 3rd down.
Yeah.
And they declined the penalty, so we got a 4th and 8 for the Wildcats, and I would believe they're probably in 4-down territory.
Yep.
Still 3rd down on the far side down marker. Harley takes a snap, rolls a little to his right, throws down to number 2. That's going to be picked off by number 5, Edmonds.
Yep.
That's it, turnover.
At the 5, yep.
So again, Howard is threatening, but a turnover ends the drive. Stays 6-0. You know, when we started this game, we got a big 75-yard pass. I think we're going to be in a shootout.
Yeah,
and now we're still 6-0 early in the second quarter. 8:08 to play.
Yeah, hasn't moved the ball since that opening drive. 2, 3 and out. And Howard's had a couple of nice drives, but
they're going to take over at their own 5. So 1st and 10 from their own 5.
2 turnovers deep in AI territory.
And Tigers break the huddle on 1st and 10 in the pistol with trips to the right. And they're going to throw out of the end zone. Over the middle to number 4, Jamar Dantley, and he's got enough for the close to the first down. And he's got the first down.
A good throw there by Jones. And it looks like they're marking them just short there, Benny.
That's going to be a 4th, and the yard markers actually picked up and started to move.
Yeah.
And that's going to be up the middle with number 24, Mosley, and he's got the first down.
Yeah, and then some. That's one way to get out deep out of your territory.
Quick slant and then a slant over the middle and up the little trap play up the middle. And a no-huddle offense here for the Tigers. And plenty of time. He's over the middle and falls harmlessly around the 50-yard line.
In between both two receivers there.
Yeah, one of them looks up.
And
that's going to be 2nd and 10.
What, like I said earlier, Howard needs to get pressure on the quarterback, and Jones had all day to throw that ball back there. Time.
Both passes this series. He's had plenty of time. So that's with only one guy in the backfield. So that front 5 of AI getting their job done, and it's going to be a handoff again to Mosley. Breaks it and tripped up by number 4, Hancock.
But a great run up there of 20
he's gonna have
yards.
A first down out to the 40.
20-yard run on first down. I got 2 score updates for you, Benny. Middletown trailing 14-7 at the end of the first quarter. And Sally's is up 15-7 on William Penn with 9 minutes to go in the second quarter.
That's a big game for the Sal's with Westminster coming up, undefeated out of Maryland. How that Maryland 3A called the Wild Wild West.
Yeah, and they still got that showdown with Smyrna in week 9. So that the bottom half of that Division I bracket, all the teams are struggling.
Inside handoff, number 45, Ahmad Shepard. He's maybe a yard, maybe back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Yeah, this week things are going to start. That playoff picture is going to clear a little, but it could very well just get foggy again next weekend. So 2nd and I didn't give him a yard, so 2nd and 9 for AI. Motion comes to the near side. That's a little shovel pass, and they had it bottled up. And he's going to pick up about 3 on the play.
Yeah,
he's going to bring up a 3rd and 6.
Yeah, like you said, Howard had that bottled up, but great job by him of getting up the field and making.
Yeah, they couldn't get it to the ground.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 6 for AI. AI going with a little razzle-dazzle there on the shovel pass. Trips to the far side. And looks like they're going to change the play. They're not. Jones takes the snap, drives back. He's under pressure this time. He's hit by number 3, Stephen Forby. That's a fumble.
Yes, it is.
And he's going to pick it up, number 6, Isaiah Kelsey, and he's going to race down the sideline. We're all knotted up.
Wow, the defense. I said they needed to get pressure. The pressure came to hit. They ruled out a fumble, and Howard goes the distance.
And Jones is a little slow getting up and hobbling off the field. I believe that's a 6 or an 8. What's the number on the guy that picked up the fumble?
I believe it was number 6, Isaiah Kelsey.
It's hard to read their numbers.
Yeah, it is.
It is a 6.
Great job, and that could be a 302 Sports top 10 play.
Absolutely. Number 3, Stephen Forby with the big hit. Forces the ball loose and rolled 20 yards to the sideline before it was picked up by Isaiah Kelsey.
That's a great job by him not letting that ball get out of bounds.
And he scampers in, about 35 yards for a touchdown. So the Wildcats will go for 2. They got a flag on the play. And it looks like they're just a little mixed up in their formation.
Yes.
And number 1, Naylor, brings them to the ground. So it's going to stay 6-6. Both teams unable to get their extra points. So, folks, we're going to take a timeout. And we'll be right back with more second quarter action.
As a military wife, I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley. Cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people.
And welcome back to Baynard Stadium, number 7, ready to kick it off, Donovan Cartwright. And taking it about the 22 by number 2, Nazir Miller. And almost broke away, but brought down at the 42 by number 50. Jeremiah Combs Washington, and then helps him up. I'm sorry, that was number 55.
And a good return by AI, and this is the first time I think they've started outside their 20.
You're right.
But it looks like there was a flag on the play back in the.
And laying there harmlessly around the 26-yard line.
So,
there's going to be a hole. Wow. So much for good field position.
Yeah, it'll be back inside their 20 again.
5:31 to play here in the half.
We talked about it being an offensive game, but so far 3 turnovers.
And a defensive score.
Yeah.
We're 6 all night up, 6-6, and we thought we were going to see points on the board. Is that Jones back in the quarterback? Yes.
Yes.
He walked off gingerly after the sack. And looks to has a man open. That's number 6, Leroy Lynch. And it's a foot race to the 30, to the 20, down to the 10, where he's pulled down from behind by number 1, Kaheem Williams.
And again, what a throw there by Jones. Hit Lynch right in stride.
That was the play we saw earlier in the game that he missed.
And he goes right down the field and
puts him in the red zone. Ball at the, his knee went down at the 11. So AI right back in business off the score. And a bunch of whistles.
I believe timeout by the Howard defense.
So Howard's going to take a timeout. Folks, we'll take one with him. We'll be right back with more Blue Hen Conference Flight B action.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
No matter where you are.
And welcome back
life,
to Baynard Stadium here in Wilmington, Delaware.
For you, for all.
We're tied up at 6-6 coming off the Howard timeout.
In between. After all, that's what families are for.
So AI 1st and 10 at the 11. And motion goes to the far side. And it's going to be, comes back. Looking around left end, and he's going to dive into the end zone. Waiting for the signal. Touchdown, AI DuPont.
Another well-designed play there for the Tigers, and this time an 11-yard run.
That's Miller's 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yes, this time
11-yard run.
On a running play, last time on the passing play. And it was all set up by that 63-yard pass.
Right.
And now AI trying to get the first successful extra point in this one.
On the kick, number 85, Logan Evans. And good snap this time. The hold's down. The kick's up. And this one's good. 13 6 AI DuPont, and we're going to stay right here with it.
Yeah, but what a great job. They were buried back in their own 16 and go 2 plays. 70.
AI's got killer speed, let me tell you.
84 yards in 2 plays, and incredible job by that offense. And we were just talking about how that penalty could have been a difference, and then instead they made it evaporate quickly. And what a exciting first half we've had here so far.
It is. We've been some big defense and then some big offensive plays. Again, I'd still say Howard controlling the time of possession, and they trail 13-6. It just can't. Twice they've had it 2 turnovers inside the 5, and that's been the story so far this game. As AI leads 13-6, AI will kick it off. Number 85, Logan Evans, teeing it up. Looks like back deep, number 2, Reeves. I believe that's 4, Hancock. High kick, little pooch kick. It's going to be dropped, and AI's going to recover the fumble.
Wow. Yeah. What a change here in momentum as the Tigers take advantage of another Howard turnover. Those kicks can be very tricky, Benny.
Right.
It's like
he had to turn his back to catch it. And Coach Ritter's going to coach him up on the sideline, telling him, fair catch, young man. Fair catch that ball. That's a freshman, Timothy Hill. He'll learn from that.
Yes.
1st and 10 for AI. They're in the red zone at the just inside the Howard 20. Jones takes the snap, looks to the left side, has a man open. Oh, what a catch, number 4, Dantley.
Wow, that was a great catch.
Yeah, but we got something being whistled. Flag on the play. He just went up vertical, caught the ball at his highest point.
I believe it's on Howard.
Right.
So that would be a touchdown. Now,
touchdown's good.
And unbelievable play. I like the play call. Right after the turnover,
right.
go up top. And a great catch. We saw a St. Mark's player take a ball away from a Howard defender last week. And same thing there. And
so Evans on the kick, needs a holder. Oh, there he is. The referee was in the way. There's a hold on the defense.
So that will be accepted on the kickoff.
Evans on for the extra point. As AI leads 19-0, looking to put it up in 20s. Kick is up. And it's good, 20-0 for the AI DuPont Tigers. And folks, we're going to take a timeout. And we'll be right back with more. Blue Hen Conference Flight B football. Welcome back to 302 Sports. Benny Mitchell with Jason Winslow. And Jason, we talked about time of possession, and tell me about it. AI really doesn't need it.
No, 14 points in 35 seconds there, capitalizing on another Howard turnover. And
they'll kick off from the 50 on the holding penalty on the touchdown. So looking to pin the Wildcats back deep. And Evans gets a kick, and it's going to go into the end zone. And ball come back out to the 20. So 5 minutes left to play here in the first half.
Howard's worst starting position.
Yeah, I mean, they've had great field position. They've had great drives. Just the offense hasn't been able to find the end zone.
No. And with the couple of the turnovers, Howard's offense has been off the field for a little bit.
So 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. They'll start at their own 20. They trail 26 here. And Harley's going to go under center and toss on the wingback, and we're going to have a flag on the play. That's number 2. Reeves on the carry, gets out to about the 15, but
I believe this one's going to come back.
Yep.
Illegal shift for the second time on that Howard offense.
So that's going to bring it back. Mark off 5. That's going to be a 1st and 15 for Howard.
If you're Howard, you're going to receive the second half kickoff. So if you can put a drive together here.
Put a score right now. You got 4 minutes, 53 seconds.
And then get the ball back to start the second half. Could be right back in this one.
1st and 15 for the Wildcats. Come back in the I formation. Split ends to both sides. And a little scissors play, and that's going to be Reeves on the carry. He's going to pick up about 6 on the play.
Yeah, so after that 5-yard penalty, you come back and you get a nice 6-yard run to get you back in ahead of the sticks, but still brings up 2nd and long. And I believe we're going to have an injury timeout.
Yes, we are. So, big game here in the Blue Hen Conference coming up for AI, McKean, Brandywine, and Dickinson. And for Howard, Mount Pleasant, Christiana, and Glasgow. So this is, for these two teams, is probably the toughest competition you're going to see down the road.
Yeah.
And Blue Hen title probably on the line right here in Wilmington today.
Yeah, but like you said, both coming in undefeated. The surprise team from Flight B has been McCain this year.
McCain, yeah.
But their only loss in conference being to Howard.
They still have AI coming up.
They still have AI coming up.
So they'll be fighting for that, probably that 8th spot in the next few weeks.
It's very interesting up here. Archmere picking up another win last night over St. Elizabeth.
Well, and that's St. Mark's lost, and they have Woodbridge and Sally's left.
Yeah.
So that hurt last night.
That loss to DMA. And believe it or not, DMA had those 3 losses in a row, but they could be back in that picture if they can win out.
Right, and I'm wondering if like in Division I, if CR didn't get caught looking down the road a little bit. They dropped 1 to 2-4 Sussex Tech last night. They still have Sussex Central and Dover to play in weeks 9 and 10.
Yeah, and like you said, that's a tough finish.
Right. Sussex Central, another shutout again last night against Polytech. They're now their defense has now held their opponents under a touchdown per game, possibly under 5 points per game.
Yes, and the defense has been incredible with the really only hiccup was that 26 against Hudson.
And we have to ask ourselves, number one,
10:30 start in the first week of the season.
And is it Hodgson that good, or is it Sussex Central just getting off to a good start? We're probably going to find out in 4 weeks.
Yes.
4 or 5 weeks. So 2nd and 9 for the Wildcats after coming off the injury. I think Howard's playing today. Excuse me, Hodgson playing today, correct?
Yeah, I believe they're playing Delcastle.
Right. So 2nd and 9 at their own 16-yard line. Harley hands off to number 5, Murray, and he's going to pick up about 6 on the play, 5 or 6 on the play.
We were mentioned earlier they've always been in 3rd and long here.
Correction, that was number 3, Forby.
Sets up a 3rd and short.
That's a 3rd and 4 here for Howard. Wildcats break the huddle on a 3rd and 4 at their own 17-yard line. And it's going to be a handoff to Forby again, and he's going to get stuffed. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. See where they mark it.
And now all of a sudden the Tigers are going to get the ball
back.
back.
Get the ball back with a couple minutes to play. And we're going to get a timeout on the field. Leave the Tigers. And we're going to take on with them. So, folks, we'll be right back with 2:52 to play in the half. Out upon Tigers 20, Howard Wildcats 6.
Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create. Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus.
And we're back on a 4th and 3, so we got a yard on the carry. Brings up a 4th and 3, 2:52 to play here, and on comes the punter, number 7, Donovan Cartwright. So AI, they're going to get the ball back with under 3 minutes to play in the half. They lead 20-6. Wildcats shift to a spread punt formation. And gets a floater. It's going to go out of bounds right about the 43-yard line.
That's a good field position here for AI.
Yeah, right back out of midfield. They're going to say went out. Well, there's no referee over there.
I think you're right with right around the first spot.
Yeah, barely off to right around the 44. So 1st and 10. Now they move back to the 43. 1st and 10 for AI at their own 43-yard line. And they'd like to attack one more arm going into the half.
Right, and we see their offense strike quickly, so 2:45 and a couple timeouts. There's plenty of time.
In the pistol is Jones. And he's going to hand off to 24, Mosley. Mosley spins, gets the first down. 1st and 10, AI across midfield.
What I like about Mosley, he's fighting for those extra yards. And picking up 2 or 3 extra yards after the initial contact. As we like to say, the yak. Yards after contact.
1st and 10. And Jones steps up, throws. That's going to be picked off by number 13, Harley. And he's going to go down at about his own 40.
Great job by Hurley. Reading that pass, knew exactly where it was, and was able to pick it off. And now Howard gets the ball back.
That's the quarterback back there on defense making a pick. So they get it back with 2:23 to play here in
turnover. Combined turnover number 5 in this game here in the first half. So
First and 10.
William Penn and Sally's is at halftime with the Sows still leading 15-7. So Sally's is in a dogfight there at William Penn, which we said on our show. There always seem to be dogfights there at Penn.
There's history there.
Yep.
And that pass is going to fall incomplete. When we talk about the Henley Conference, especially the Northern Division, and we refer to it as the SEC of Delaware football, not that it's Alabama and LSU. It's that every week is competitive in the Henley Open Conference, at least in the North.
And you saw that again last night. You know, with Tech picking up a win over CR and Dover picking up Smyrna.
And the Henley Open North, you got to strap it up every week.
Yeah, you can't have an off week.
No. 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats. Trips to the right, pistol formation. And he's going to look downfield. Oh! And there's the flag coming from the side, Judge.
I was waiting for
He was
that.
a little early.
Just a little.
Jameer Danley, about a second, maybe two.
Yeah.
And that's going to be pass interference. And first down for Howard. Hey, what, this near side judge, he got a little arm on him.
Yeah.
He got that baby out to the hash.
He was. Is he available for the Brewers or Dodgers?
Tell you what, give him a cutoff, man. He can hit the other hash. First and 10 for the Wildcats. So now with 2:15 to play, they're in business on the AI side of the field. And that's going to be a handoff to number 2, Reeves. And he's going to pick up, looks like maybe 4 on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of not letting Reeves get out for that big run.
I tell you, under 2 minutes to go.
Yep.
Howard's really taking their time getting the play in.
I believe they've already used 2 timeouts.
Yeah, they have. Trips to the near side.
Wouldn't surprise me if we see a shot down the field here.
Yeah, Harley, the lefty, he can let it go. He throws it out to, number 1 broken up, 1-on-1. That's James Naylor breaking up the pass. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 7.
Yeah, great job by Naylor coming up and hitting them right as the ball was arriving that time. And it brings up another 3rd and long. It seems
3rd
like
and 7, yeah. Been that all night. All day.
All day.
The Wildcats break the huddle on a 3rd down. And they come out in the same formation. Harley in the shotgun. He takes the snap, draws back. He's under pressure. It's a screen. And just going to wrap it up. It's snipped out by AI DuPont.
And what surprised me?
We have a flag on play. Holding.
From AI, I'm declining that.
Absolutely. There's a loss of 4 on the play and bring up a 4th and 11. And on trots the punter, number 7, Devin Cartwright. So minute 26 to play here in the first half. It's been a long first half. And it's an hour.
Yeah, we've seen penalties and a lot of passing.
So on the punt is Donovan Cartwright.
See if the Tigers bring some pressure.
And he gets it off, end over end, low punt. He's going to bounce around the 13. It's going to be taken out about the 7. Oh, tuck that ball away, young man. But he's going to break a tackle and get it out to about the 30. That's number 4, Jameer Dantley. And he had that thing out there dangling like a loaf of bread.
Yeah. Like you said, put that away.
Right.
It does get a decent return.
He needed it out here so he could stiff arm with his right hand. Because he did. He stiff armed and picked up about 20 on the return. So with a minute 12 to play, it's going to be 1st and 10 for AI, and they lead 26.
Yeah, and I've been impressed with the Tigers' defense here in the first half, holding it.
Too.
They the only Howard touchdown came on a defensive play, so AI's defense has held them scoreless here in the first half.
Jason, we'll come up at halftime. We'll feature a little bit of the AI marching band, and then we'll talk playoffs. Because it's time. It's week 7. Week 7's wrapping up. I mean, maybe a few games this afternoon, and I don't think there's any night game, is there?
Not tonight, I don't think. So it's
So basically, Baynard gets a break tonight. Usually the 7 o'clock game on Saturday night ends the weekend. Minute 12 to go here in the first half. AI DuPont 20, Howard 6. And AI DuPont 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
We've seen AI striking 9-second drives,
Right,
so
right.
the Howard defense has to be ready.
Jones looking to pass, and he's got a man. Oh, short hops number 2. Nazir Miller. Miller had a step, but then the ball was thrown a little short.
Yeah, but you can see the speed of the AI receivers. Right. They've been getting past the Howard defense, and like you said, that one just a little underthrown. But like I said, if you're Howard's defense, you got to be ready for this.
Jones looking again to the right side. It's going to fall out of bounds intended for Dantley. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 10. And minute 1 to play here in the first half.
Yeah. Took 2 shots at throwing the ball downfield here. And quickly brings up 3rd and 10. This AI offense is on taking shots.
And again, trips to the right. Jones takes a snap, throws over the middle, caught by Dantley. Naylor. He's got some running room down the left side, and he's going to step out of bounds inside the 40, where it's going to be a first down for AI.
Yeah, smart play by him. He picks up a lot of yards and then realizing the time situation, able to get out of bounds. But AI set up nicely again here. And like you said, it's still 53 seconds left. And a couple timeouts. Official timeout here. And I think they got to get those change set.
Right. That's why they got tangled up. We had last night down in Camden, CR picked up late in the game, picked up a first down. And we were under a run clock. I think they were ready to go home, and they whistled the ball ready to play. And Coach Quillen from Texas Tech called timeout to get the chain set.
There you go.
Mainly because he tripped over him.
Yes.
As he was trying to step up because they were right around midfield. So 1st and 10 inside the 40 for AI, looking to put up another score on the board before the end of the half. Drops back, looks down the middle of the field to Dantley. Oh, in and out of hands, and boy, he dropped that one in the bucket too.
Yeah. I'm just impressed with Jones's deep ball. I mean,
right.
He's dropping them right in there. For the most part in this game, that would have been another touchdown for AI.
I tell you, Jones has had plenty of time to throw the ball. He's other than the sack, he's really not seen a lot of pressure.
Yeah, we mentioned that Howard would need to get the pressure, and he's been standing up a lot today.
It should be a 3rd down, shouldn't it? Second down.
Second.
Quick pass. Look into number 1, Naylor. And he breaks the tackle. Has some running room off the left side. He's going to go out of bounds inside the 15.
But that's twice in this drive. That short pass down the middle, and Nellers made a guy miss him. And he picks up some big yards after.
They're hitting the look in, and they're getting the extra yards after the catch. And this is not good. We have a yellow jacket in the booth, and I'm allergic to these things, so we got to find him another place to go. We got to relocate him.
He's got to go.
1st and 10, just outside the 10-yard line for AI. Jones rolling right, and just out of the reach of, that was number 1, Naylor.
Naylor again.
So bring up 2nd and 10.
Naylor's been the underneath guy today. The Yellow Jack listened to you, Benny.
Yeah, he left.
He went flying out of here.
Went back to Newark. Second and 10 for AI DuPont. Jones takes a snap, handoff to Mosley, and he's going to get down inside close to the 5. And I believe AI is going to call a timeout.
Yeah, I like that call, knowing you have some timeouts and
Right.
everything. Yeah, you've been throwing the ball to get down there. You got that opening up the middle, run the ball and get the timeout.
So we're going to stay right here with it. 27 seconds to go. And 3rd and 5, right around the 6-yard line for DuPont.
Yeah, this is a big drive here for both teams. If you're Howard, you want to hold them here and
Yeah,
still
because you're getting the ball to start the second half. So,
and if you're AI, you can put up some points again before the half
Right.
and get a 3-score lead here.
Evans has a little bit of a leg. I know his kicks are high. And so I don't know if he can hit that ball a little lower and get it a little bit of distance here or not.
I was here last night when an Archmer kicker attempted a 34-yard field goal. He got a little underneath it,
right,
and it turned out to be a punt because it was down inside the 2-yard line.
Fair catch it.
The St. Elizabeth's guys did not know the rule,
Right.
and Archmer was smart enough, went down there and down the ball to
Right.
2.
So coming in off the DuPont timeout, they face a 3rd and 5 from the 6-yard line. 27 seconds to go, and they're going to go 2-by-2 on the ends. And checking with Naylor, making sure they're on the same page as Jones. Jones looks like he's moving around a little stiff. There's a quick out to the little hitch pass, and he's going to get it inside the 5, but not much more. Clock running.
Yeah, we'll have to use this.
They're not in any hurry to use it.
Yeah, I was going to say.
They don't have any more.
It might be out of
Oh,
it.
I think they're going to run it down for the field goal.
And then kick the field goal.
And that's what they're going to do with 2 seconds left in the half. DuPont calls timeout, so they're going to get the kicker, Evans, on the field. And it's going to be about, 3 yards further back than an extra point.
Score from down in Florida, IMG now up 28-7 on Middletown. Kind of what we expected.
Middletown got their score in early, so.
Yes.
So on the kick is Evans. The holder, number 8, Tyler Solaro.
And we did that first extra point. It was a troubled snap.
Low snap. Yeah, he was able to get it on the block. But I think Evans his timing was off. Because he's been true the next 2 times.
Yes, he has.
And we're going to get a procedure. We're going to get a little nudge there by the left end. That's not back it up 5. Yeah, coaching staff are not happy with the call, but he definitely moved.
Yes, he did. That's going to make it closer to 28, 29-yard field goal.
Yeah, it's going to put it right down on the, so it's going to be about 27. Kick is up. No good.
So that's a good stand there
That's
by
right.
that Wildcats defense.
And that's how we're going to end the half, folks. After 1 half of play, DuPont Tigers 20, the Howard Wildcats 6. Folks, we're going to take a quick commercial timeout and come back with the DuPont marching band.
Mr. Italian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today. The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroup.re.com. The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz and Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley...
I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
And make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the Culinary Coast with 10 locations from Lois, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
Secretary is Jacob Smith, and Zainier Ramsey is the treasurer. The Silks are led by Captains Haley Brickley and Dixie Cahall. Jadalise Gomez is the captain of the Twirlers. The Palm Squad is led by Captain Nyla Paulier. Other members of the band leadership include Hannah Anderson, Daniel Bernard, Olivia Dooley, Owen Cressalone, Rachel Henry, Chris Hewlett, Jayla Purnell, Ben McDermott, Garrett Pritchett, Anaya Scarmozy, Jesse Simpson, John Windward, and Amanda Young. Jessica Burton is the band front advisor, and Richard F. Weaver is the director of bands. The music for today's show will include Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses. After that, the Tigers will entertain the crowd with Belle Biv DeVoe hit Poison. Next, the band will perform Finesse by Bruno Mars. The Tigers will conclude with a medley of My Life and Only the Good Die Young by Billy Joel. The band takes great pride in presenting the assistant drum major, a junior and member of the varsity soccer team, Drew Becker. And now the man up front, a senior and a captain of the cross-country team, drum major Ryan Burrell. Ladies and gentlemen, Alexis I. DuPont High School takes great pride in presenting the 2018 Tiger Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2018 Tiger Marching Band.
And welcome back, folks. That was the DuPont High School Marching Band. And first thing we're going to talk about, Jason, is we're going to talk about some of the top 10 games last night. Middletown playing today, Hodgson playing today. Sussex Central, number 3, they win big shutout over Polytech. I believe it was 38-0. And then a big 4 versus 5 matchup. Dover getting the long drawn out 46-38 win over Smyrna. That's not gonna shake up the rankings a whole lot. No. But down towards the bottom, Sally's winning right now. Number 7, Caesar Rodney, not only getting upset, getting taken behind the woodshed last night by Sussex Tech, 41-6. So Sussex Tech, they lost to APA. It looks like all kinds of crazy stuff because St. George's beat CR.
Yes.
CR beat APA. APA beat Sussex Tech. I think St. George's beat APA, right?
Yep.
So you got to get your pencil out and figure out what you're going to do down there at the bottom.
Right.
But, we had a 10 beat 7 in Division 1. In Division 2, Del Mar rolled over Seaford last night. DuPont winning right now. Wilmington Friends, I believe, playing today, correct?
2 o'clock, I
2
believe.
o'clock. Howard falling right now, trailing DuPont. And, Howard lost, and Woodbridge has to be looking to move up with not just a win, but a 47-7 win over Lake Forest.
And Lake Forest has been staying in games a lot this year.
Archmere beat St. Elizabeth's last night. That was 6 over number 8. And then the 9 versus 10, number 10, DMA. And they beat St. Mark's. DMA, they're fighting for their playoff life, too, with 3 losses. So let's talk about the points where they stand. Remember, some of these teams have not finished their games yet today. Middletown still number one in the point race in Division I with 36. Hodgson, they win today. They get to 38. Sussex Central at 35. Dover at 33. And then you have Slasiana playing right now and winning. They're at 26. CR at 27. Apo at 25. So, it looks like Sally, CR, and Apo are going to be fighting for those final two spots. Sussex Tech in trouble down there, 3 and 4 with 18 points. Smyrna with only 16. Granted, they divide by 9, but they got to win some games.
They got to win some games, and that week 9 game against Sally's could be huge.
And then Delmar leading Division II with 30 points. AI winning here, they would knot it up. Howard. Now, I wonder, with that Christiana game, can you divide by 9? They started the game. It was a scheduled game.
Yeah,
it's going to be interesting what they do there.
Someone's going to be awarded a win, I would think.
And what's taking so long? Now on a website for sports, it has no score yet, but on Max Preps, it has AI DuPont winning 12-0. So I guess it's really up to DIAA.
Yeah.
Howard at 23, Tower Hill 23, Archmere 25, Wilmington Friends, Woodbridge, Milford, McKean all at 22, but Wilmington Friends still has to play yet this week, and McKean played last night. So DMA, St. Elizabeth, St. Mark's, they're on life support as far as the Division II tournament goes. So you got 9 teams fighting for 8 spots, and 4 of them knotted up at 22 points. It's going to clear up a little today, a little more next week, and we could see it come down to week 10. And,
that week 10, and Benny, you can allude because we got the Delmar Woodbridge matchup, but you also, you got some big matchups that week, and like you said, the playoffs, a lot of teams' playoffs life.
Well, I believe we'll have the whole, at least 90% of the 302 crew down in Bridgeville week 10.
Can't wait to come down there, Benny.
The Kiwanis Trophy game. It'll be the 60th game in the Kiwanis Trophy Series between Delmar and Woodbridge, formerly Bridgeville. So still got the big rivalries downstate, and that's rivalry weekend that week. So, and we'll have we'll talk about our show a little bit this week, but that Wednesday before we'll be at the Rehoboth Beach Buffalo Wild Wings. Dave Hearn committed today. He's here watching the game. He said he will be there. And Ed Manlove's already committed, so we'll have the Woodbridge and Delmar football teams on. And then we're going to talk a little field hockey because their tournament starts that week. Jody Holloman of Delmar already, I think it was in 15 minutes that I will be there. Excited. Still waiting to hear back from Kate Austin. So hopefully we'll have those two on the show. And the week prior to that, we're going to feature the Sussex Central Caesar Rodney game, and that we'll have that at the Dover Buffalo Wild Wings. So the kick is off, and the third quarter is underway, taking it at about the 15-yard line. And cuts up, breaks a tackle, runs through him, trucks him actually, and gets out across the 35. That was number 2, Carvin Reeves. He's an impressive athlete.
Yes, he is, and a great return there. He, like you said, he bowled over a defender, gets it out. I think this is a drive right here for Howard. They need to get
coming off a stop. They go into the halftime. They get the ball. They have to take advantage in this series right here. So they're down 20-6. A touchdown, a 2-point conversion. They're within a strike. So 1st and 10 for the Wildcats at their own 35-yard line.
Apparently Middletown tweeted out 87 degrees down there in Florida, Benny.
It ain't much cooler here, I'm going to tell you. I'm about ready to take the sweatshirt off. That's a hand. Oh, slips down.
And number
15 gets credit for the tackle. Juana Dolo.
He's been in the backfield a lot today. Great.
Well, he was the one that chased down Harley in the first half and nailed him. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats. I formation, slot to the right. And he's going to look at the number 14, Tyar Spencer. Stays in bounds. Gain of 6 on the play. He's going to make it a 3rd and 4.
A little wide receiver screen there, Benny. Good play. He had a couple blockers out there. And makes it 3rd and short, which
they've not been in much today. That's a fact.
I've been impressed with this AI DuPont
Yeah,
defense tonight.
they played a really good game today. Two backs in the backfield. They're going to go slot to the far side. Yeah, it's like Harley's not. He's not going to go under center. He's going back in the shotgun. Harley takes a snap, looks left, and man in double coverage, and it's going to be incomplete.
They're just not. They would not let him get out after that ball.
Intended again for Spencer, and it's going to be a 4th and 4, and on comes the punt team. So not able to capitalize off their first series coming into the half.
They got in a nice 3rd and short, but just miscommunication on that pass.
On the punt, number 7, Donovan Cartwright. Good snap, gets the kick off end over end, a little bit of a floater, going to bounce around the 30 and take a Howard bounce to the sideline. Out of bounds about the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 out of Pond. So now out of Pond with a chance to maybe start putting this thing away.
They've played really solid on both ends of the ball here in the first half. The exception of those 2 turnovers on the offensive side, but they've had the big plays in this one. Like you said, starting at their own 23 here.
There you go. 1st and 10 for out of Pond.
They've had success with the passing game.
And he's going to short hob number 1, Naylor. Going to bring up a 2nd and 10.
They've been trying to get the ball to Naylor quickly.
They're trying to get him out in space. And second and 10 for the Tigers. And it's going to be handoff up the middle to Mosley. And Mosley's going to pick up about 5 on the play. Bring up a 3rd and 5.
It's an incompletion on 1st down. They come up with that simple running play up the middle on 2nd down.
Mosley's had a good game. I wish we had a stat guy
has.
here today because he's gained quite a few yards in this contest. 3rd and 5 for the Wildcats. 3rd quarter action. Blue Hen Flight B title basically on the line. Mosley going to pick up about 2. And it's going to bring up a 4th and 2 for the Tigers.
Good job by the Wildcats defense here.
With a win here, AI definitely be in the driver's seat unless they hiccup down the road. They're going to go for it on 4th and 1.
Deep in their own territory.
Yeah, why not?
Here.
Their defense has played well today. Have faith in those guys. There's going to be a handoff to Mosley, and he's going to get it.
Yep, and then some.
Yeah, 1st and 10. Out of bump. And they're going to go no huddle.
And that's tough on a defense, especially in the heat out there today.
And this is not late October weather.
No.
Hand off to Mosley, goes off the left side, and tackled by number 51. Jermaine Lugo, but not after he picks up about 7 on the play. 2nd and 3.
It seems like every time he gets the ball, he's picking up 5 yards at a
wow.
clip.
He's not getting touched until 3-4 yards into the almost 2nd level. 2nd and 3. This time a toss to Mosley around the right end. And he's got another way out of pump 1st down.
It's a good first drive here for the Tigers.
And they're going to stay no huddle. And Mosley hit right at the line of scrimmage. 51, Jermaine Lugo.
And that
and
time,
number 5, Nathaniel Murray.
That time they got penetration, Benny.
Yes,
they were in there right as he took the handoff. There was nowhere for him to go.
2nd and 12, loss of 2 on the play. And it's going to be a toss to number 45, Ahmad Shepard. Oh, breaks the tackle. And he's going to get down just outside the 40.
Yeah, he made some turned some garbage into gold there.
Number 12, Jakir Bobbelin had him wrapped up, and he just kept driving the feet.
And he gets the makes it 3rd and manageable.
Yeah, because he picked up about, another 5
after
that. That's going to make about a 3rd and call it 4. And rolls out to his right, finds number 3, Maxwell Johnson out there, and he's got a first down.
Yeah, I like the play call there. Come out, throw that nice little pass to the outside, and picks up another first down on this drive, and the Tigers keep it going. So they converted a 4th down and now a 3rd down in this drive.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line for DuPont. 2-2 on the ends. Jones in the shotgun, quick pass, and he's going to short hop it again. I think did his own guy run into him?
It looked like it.
Yeah, it looked like he was running back, ran into him.
And like you said, that's 2 this half.
Right.
But this time I think the
incompletion is going to make it a 2nd and 10. Mosley checks back into the game, so look for something up the off left tackle or up the middle. That's where he's made his gains today. And throws it out there to Naylor. Naylor's got some running room in space. Stiff arm, breaks the tackle, and steps out of bounds at the 30.
Naylor does a good job with the stiff arm.
Gain of 6 on the play. Brings up a 3rd and 4. I guess Naylor's over here on the edge, so we have an injury.
Yeah.
That's the cramp. That's the cramp stretch.
Yeah, we mentioned about the heat here today.
Yeah.
So
Unseasonable weather for sure. They're working both legs. He's got the double calf cramp going. 20-6, AI leads. 7:19 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Jason, any update on that Slazian and William Penn game?
I'm looking for it. Last time I saw it was 15-7.
At the half, yeah. And Naylor back up on his feet. We'll jog back to the sideline. So we'll have a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Middletown trails 31-7 at the half. Again, brings up 3rd down here. And like you said, Benny, it's 4-down territory.
Right. 3rd and 4. A little confusion coming out of the huddle. And the Tigers get set. Takes the snap, looks to his left. He's got Naylor again, or excuse me, that's number 4, Dantley. And he's going to get it close to a first down.
Yeah, it depends on the spot. I think he.
Well, the referee's back here winding the clock.
So it looks like
it's
he's
going to be short.
Just short. It's probably 4th and inches.
Coach Blum went over to the line to get a better look at it, like they were going to go for it anyways, right?
Yeah.
4th and 1. Hand off to Mosley. Oh, he's hit at the line of scrimmage by number 51, Lugo.
Great stand there by the Wildcats defense.
Drives them back.
And another turnover on down, so Wildcats are trying to stay in this game, but it gets a nice big defensive stand there.
That's 2 big tackles by him in this series.
Yes.
They're going to take over on downs at their own 26. It'll be 1st and 10, Wildcats.
I did take about 5 minutes off the clock on
Right.
that drive, something that we haven't seen them been doing today.
Here come the Wildcats on the turnover on downs. 1st and 10. And they're back to that formation we saw back in the first half. And it's a little straight ahead dive play with number 2, Reeves. He's going to pick up about 7 on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd and 3. And this is where Howard wants to be.
Right.
2nd and short, 3rd and short. They haven't seen much of it today.
No, and their passing game's been a little off today. So you want to be in these 2nd and shorts, 3rd and short, so you can get that running game going.
Harley takes a snap, keeps it himself, takes it up the middle, and maybe a yard on the play. I'm not sure if he even got that.
Hey, I was ready for that play that time. And
got about 6-8 inches.
Right.
As the down marker moves just a little bit. It's going to make up a 3rd and 3. 5:40 to play and counting here in the 3rd quarter.
Benny, it's 24-7 now, Slasianum, after 3 quarters.
So Slasianum starting to pull away. They're in that hunt for 3 teams looking for one of those 2 left playoff spots. They're all left right now, but mathematically.
Like you said, they got a tough Westminster team coming up
Right.
next week, and then followed by Smyrna. And then a Division II game to end the
St.
season.
Mark's, right. Nowhere to go for number 3, Forby. He may even lose some yardage here. They're going to get him back to the line of scrimmage. That's bring up a 4th and 3.
Again, this Tigers defense just does not let Howard get a first down. They had 7 on that first play and
Right.
nothing since, Benny. And great defense there by the Tigers. And down 2 scores, you're getting late in the 3rd quarter here. Howard's going to have to make something happen.
Cartwright on the punt. And gets off an end over end. They're going to call for the fair catch and then backs away. He's going to scoop it up. That's Naylor. And it's going to be a fair catch violation.
Yes. I was going to say it was a smart play to pick
Right,
it up, but
right.
you're right. He called fair catch first. So that's
Well, actually, Dantley called the fair catch.
But, man, that had some backspin on
Yes,
that
it
punt.
did. It was a nice end over end.
Wish my golf shots had that backspin.
So AI will take over. 4:16 to play here in the 3rd quarter. They'll have a 1st and 10. Let's see where it gets spotted, about the 39-yard line.
Yeah, so still a decent field position for AI on this drive. And up 2 scores, and you can just take some clock out off here. Howard just can't get their offense going.
First and 10 for the Tigers at their own 39. Jones takes the snap, and it's going to be a reverse with Miller around the left end, and he's going to be tripped up by number 4, Hancock. Stays in bound, clock running, and they're going to mark him down at about the 46. Pickup of 7 on the play, 2nd and 3.
Yeah, we've seen AI run that reverse a few times in this one, end around. And this one gets a nice gain on first down.
Actually, going to go pick up about a little more than 8, so about 2nd and a long 1. Hand off to Mosley, and he's got the first down. Tackle made by number 50,
But the ball
Combs Washington.
looked like the ball came loose, but I think they're going to call
Call
him down.
yeah.
It'll be a first down for AI here.
3:38 to play in the 3rd quarter as we move the chains.
said, big possession in this one.
Jones drops back. Under pressure, he's going to go down. And a late flag.
I wonder if that's going to be a late hit.
Face mask.
Face mask.
Sacked by 55, Franklin, and 51, Lugo. But we got a face mask on it as well. It's going to bring up a 1st and 1.
Rarity you see that it's 1st and 1.
That could be, yeah, be 1st and 1, yep. That'd be a 2nd and 1.
Yes.
2nd and 1 for AI DuPont. It's going to be a toss out to Mosley. Cuts up in the inside, and he's got the 1st down. So
I just like the way he runs, man.
Yeah. AI switching from that aerial attack and going to that slow drumbeat running attack now and beating up clock. We're down to 3 minutes and 3 seconds.
And that's smart when you have the 2-touchdown lead,
Right.
Benny.
And the ability to move. I mean, they're moving the ball well. 1st and 10 for the Tigers at the 30-yard line of Howard. That's Mosey. Oh, got a flag on the play. Tackle made by Harley. But more laundry on the field.
Yeah.
It looks like it's in the holding area.
I was going to say, it looks like it's in that holding range. And so now the Tigers are shooting themselves in the foot here with this.
Yeah. So marker back 10. It's going to take the ball back to the 42-yard line. 1st and a bunch for AI.
Yeah, 1st and 22. I got to get to North Wilmington for a 1st down.
Right. Slant pass over the hands. A little high and in and out of the hands of number 6, Leroy Lynch, who had the big catch in the 2nd quarter. Brings up a 2nd and 22.
And if you're Howard here, you need another stop defensively. They have kept the off the scoreboard the last few possessions.
Second and 22 for AI DuPont at the Howard 42-yard line. Jones takes a snap under pressure, steps up, throws, has number 4, Dantley, and he's going to cut back to the inside and brought down around the 39. So at the end of it, a gain of 3. A lot of moving around. Tackle made by 12, Boblin.
Looks like he got to the 34, Benny.
Oh, yeah, 34. Okay, yeah, you're right.
There you go.
Be a 3rd and call it 13.
I do like that call on 2nd and 22. Yeah. Gets you up there closer to the chains.
These receivers for AI are athletes, and they're getting them in space.
That's what you want to do.
Trips to the short side of the field. And it's going to be a toss. That's going to be a reverse. And a double pass. And he's got a guy wide open. Touchdown.
Love the call. Love the call by Coach
30-yard
there.
Touchdown.
As that was well-designed play, and it works to perfection. And that is a good drop.
So that's the double pass. That's Dantley to number 6, Lynch, for a 30-yard strike.
The execution for the Tigers' offense in this game has been spot on.
Defender got caught looking back in the backfield, and that was a wide-open Lynch. On the kick is Evans. Good snap. The hold's down. The kick is up. And it's good. 27-6 lead for AI DuPont. Folks, we're going to take a personal timeout. We'll be right back with more third quarter action.
We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you. For all of life.
Welcome back to Wilmington at Baynard Stadium. 27-6, DuPont leads Howard here in the third quarter with 1:36 to go. And DuPont will be kicking off.
Some morning scores. St. George's Tech, a 31-7 winner over Concord, and Brandywine, a 37-0 winner over Dickinson.
What Concord turn around the opposite directions as you're having that.
Yes, they have.
Past few years, a playoff contender. I mean, they've just missed, and then this year, I think one win.
Yeah, and they've had trouble scoring all year.
Right. They ought to kick it off, up 27-6, third quarter. And Evans is going to kick a line drive. Bounces about to 20 and is going to roll out of bounds. And we'll have a little legal procedure penalty on that. And Howard must probably take the ball out to 35 because they need some good starting position here.
I was going to say they just need to get in rhythm on offense here. In this half, they've had a couple more of the second and third and short varieties and just haven't been able to capitalize.
So Howard's going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 35. Howard has moved the ball in this game, just not able to get in the end zone. But their only score was a 38-yard
defensive touchdown.
Fumble recovery by Kelsey that he took back to the house. Trips to the far side. Fakes the pump. There's your double move. And, come down. Almost picked off by number 5, Elijah Edmonds.
Yeah, he did not get fooled by the double move.
No.
Great coverage there, and it was a jump ball. And
This is number 6, Kelsey. Man, he's a glider.
Yes.
It doesn't look like he's moving fast, but he covers some ground. We saw that on that fumble return. 2nd and 10 for the Howard Wildcats. And it looks about a 5-yard look in. That's the number 15, Michael Brock. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 5.
Yeah, this is big third down now for Howard. Down 3 scores, you got to convert. 1:10 to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, you're just running out of time. Under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Empty backfield. Harley takes a snap, looking there at number 14, Spencer. He's got the first down, and he's going to carry some Tigers with him. So first down in AI territory.
Yeah, what a job by him. He would not go down there, man. He was
caught
taking
the
him with
ball.
him.
A bunch of them jumped on his back. He said, "Come with me, boys," and took him for about 6 to 8 yards.
A big conversion there by Howard.
Ball at the AI 46, 1st and 10 for the Howard Wildcats. Same play, gets it out to about the 40, and trying to strip the ball. Gain of, see where they mark it, they're going to mark it to 39, so it's going to be a gain of 7 on the play. 2nd and 3. Howard's starting to move the ball a little bit.
Yes, as we get down to 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Chance to get one more play off here.
Trips to the wide side. Another look in. Oh, he's got a man open, and a big hit by Naylor. That was number 4, Hancock. He's got the first down with 3 seconds to play in the quarter.
Good job by Hancock holding on that ball.
Yes, it was. He took a hit from Naylor.
Naylor was right there. And
excuse me, that was Dantley, number 4.
Dantley, yeah. I mean, nice tackle on that play. And that will end the third quarter.
And they're going to let it go to the end of the quarter. So at the end of 3 quarters, here in the Flight B, Big Flight B, not championship game, but inside track for the title. DuPont 27, Howard 6. Folks, we'll be right back.
Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust. Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvement's pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
And welcome back to 302 Sports. Benny Mitchell here with Jason Winchell. Blue Hen Conference Flight B football. Right now, AI DuPont leading 27-6. These are 2 undefeated teams left in the Flight B. And Harley looking for a man downfield. Overthrows number 1. Kaheem Williams. It's going to bring on 2nd and 10 at the 30.
And down 3 scores. It seems like Howard, this drive's been all passing so far as they try.
Well, they were look-ins and short passes, and then they tried to go downfield, and he was covered.
And that's one thing AI has done better than St. Mark's did last week.
Pass coverage.
Yes.
2nd and 10. And looks to the left, and there's that short pass out to number 15, Michael Brock. Clock keeps running. He gets it down to about the 24, gain of 6, brings up 3rd and 4.
Yeah, it has worked in this drive. The short passes are there. As AI does not want to get beat with those long passes.
3rd and 4 for the Wildcats. And that's going to be a handoff to number 2, Reeves. And he's going to pick up about maybe 2 or 3 on the play, and they're going to be a 4th and short. He's going to be inside of yards. So we'll call it 4th and 1, and we have a injury timeout for the Howard Wildcats.
As they get a chance to get a play call here.
Says, look, running clock in Florida. IMG now leads 45-7 mid-third quarter over Middletown. That's Middletown. They're used to the running clock, but no one is on them.
Not on them, but yeah, you go down there. It's good competition for Middletown, and
they're playing a different animal down there.
Like I say, if you could come back healthy, it's a good trip, worth it. But other teams now have that. The Flight A title is going to come down to that last week.
Right.
Middletown,
Hobson and Middletown. 4th and 1. Big play here for Howard.
And a 10:30 game, which Middletown is not used to.
No. And we're going to have a whistle. Must be something equipment or injury. I know they're sending number 1 off the field. It's equipment. So apparently he has something on his wrist that has probably been there all game. Can't imagine he put it on between plays. 4th and 1. Waiting for the ready to play whistle. And ready to play whistle, then another whistle. Well, I hope number 17 knows to play because he's the third guy to go in this position. So we sent off an AI player. We sent off 2 Howard players over equipment. And we still have a 4th and 1. And that's going to be a handoff up the middle by number 2, Reeves. And he's got the first down. 1st and 10, Howard.
Good stutter step up there. And now, they're back in the red zone where they have not been able to convert all day.
I said the ball's going to be right on the 10, just outside the 10. So there's going to be a 1st and 10 for Howard. Harley takes a snap under pressure and he's going to throw it away. Pass incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 11.
This is the first time Howard's been in the red zone here in the second half, but the first half they got down here a couple times, and AI's defense stiffened down here. So this is an important score here for Howard. You got to get it in.
2nd and 10 from the 11. Harley takes a snap. And he's going to take it himself inside the 10 to the 5. Looking to get to the corner. He's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 1 yard, inside the 1. The pylon is moved.
Yes.
That could have been the defender. Because there was 2 defenders knocking him out
right.
of bounds.
I think you're right. I think it was the defender that hit the pylon. That's got to be close to is inside the 1 that you can get.
It could be it's going to be a first down. So 1st and goal. Just inside the 1. And Harley's going to go under center. Oh, he's going to keep. Nothing there for Reeves. I thought he kept it.
Yeah. I was all over that one, so that's a big call now because
loss of 3 on the play.
Time is coming off the clock.
Now 2nd goal from just inside the 4-yard line. That's another handoff to Reeves. He's close to a touchdown, but it looks like the ball's on the ground. And now I say they have it.
And another goal line fumble for Reeves. And AI stops him again inside the red zone. A great stand for the Tigers defense. It looked like Reeves is going in for another score
I
again.
Going for a touchdown.
Yeah. And for a second time, he fumbled inside the 1 yard line.
And AI, they've been in this position in this game too. 1st and 10, this time at their own 2. And they threw it out of the end zone last time. So 9:41 to play in the game. AI unable to convert in the red zone. They trail 27-6. Excuse me. Howard unable to convert in the red zone. AI's ball 1st.
That's been the difference in this game. Not able to convert in the red zone and the turnovers. Now we're going to have offsides.
So mark it at 5, make it a 1st and 5 from the 7. And I imagine now we're going to see AI just grind it out.
Yes.
That's Mosley on the carry, gets that across the 10. Gain of about 4 on the play, bring up a 2nd and 1. And Jason, you're starting to see the body language of Howard.
Yes.
Hands on the hips, heads down. Another hand off to Mosley, left side. He's going to be stacked up by that Howard defense, but I believe it's enough for a first down.
Howard saying they came out with the ball, but it was clearly after the whistle.
First and 10, AI DuPont. First and 10, AI. And now AI going to take their time getting the plays off.
And you should, with a nice, comfortable lead.
Wind this clock out and get this thing over.
And now if you're AI, it's about ball security, too.
That's like another first down. That time by Dantley. First and 10.
Howard's going to be stripping for that ball, Ben.
Right. Clock running, first and 10, AI DuPont. And they're going to switch to a full house backfield here. It's going to be a handoff to number 24, Mosley. And he's going to pick up about 5 on the play, make it a 2nd and 5. Second and 5 for AI. And hand off to Mosley, right side. And he picks up enough for a first down. Jason, what game do you guys have next week?
I believe it's another pick'em game for Fox. I believe it's the fan choice.
Fox likes the fan poll, huh?
Yeah, it's another fan choice one. I believe Busby said on the show last Wednesday it's going to be between Woodbridge St. Mark's and Conrad Tower Hill.
I would not be a fan of the fan choice because I want to have all my stuff done by Monday and Tuesday. I don't want to wait.
I'm with you there.
Yeah. Downstate will be Sussex Central at Cape Henlopen in the autism awareness game at Cape Henlopen.
And
Vikings having a very, very tough year. 1-6.
But like you said, they would love to knock off Sussex Central.
Yeah. And that's one of those slight rivalry games. It's a little more of a, they don't like each other very much, games. Right down to 2 schools of bordering districts. So we'll be there to see the Sussex Central. And we'll have Sussex Central back-to-back weeks, as we'll have them in week 9 when they host Caesar Rodney at homecoming. And then we finish up week 10 with the big one, the Kiwanis Trophy game. Delmar travels to Woodbridge for the 60th meeting between the two teams.
Yeah, it's some
60th trophy game meeting between the two. They played back in the 30s.
It's going to be interesting last 3 weeks
for
your guys down there.
That's going to be reversed by Miller, and he's going to get it across the 40. They'll have him down, looks like at the 40. 3rd and about 5 or 6. 3rd and 5.
IMG keeps on adding to the score down there. 52-7 now over Middletown.
3rd and 5 for AI DuPont. They're just grinding it and running out the clock. And that's Moses. He's got nowhere to go. Stacked up and finished up by 57. Jaikir Kilson. And wrapped around the ankles was number 50, Jeremiah Combs Washington. That's a loss of a yard, brings up 4th and 6, and the Tigers are going to punt. Approaching 5 minutes to play here in the game.
Yeah, that's a successful drive for AI as they were able to milk 4 to 5 minutes off that clock.
Yeah.
Get a couple of first downs, and now they're going to punt the ball to Howard. And 3 scores up.
And got the punt up, end over end. That's going to be a short punt.
Poison.
Yep, it's going to take a Howard bounce and then down by DuPont. So 4:40 to go here in the game. DuPont leading 27-6. And Jason, this has been a 2-hour affair.
Yeah, it's been one of those.
A lot of passes, a lot of penalties.
And a big Flight B game, rivalry game up here. And AI's got to be impressed.
Do the conferences switch any? Is there anybody dropping down, anybody moving up next year? I know the numbers have come out. Downstate Milford moves to the Northern Division.
I was looking the other day, based off of schedules for next year, it looks like no one's.
No movement in.
No movement, but sometimes the schedules will come out and then.
I've read where Newark has dropped under 900 students.
Yeah.
Wow. First and 10 for the Howard Wildcats. Harley fakes, pumps, and double move again, and just a battle pass broken up by number 23, Lewis Sams. He's had a big game in the secondary.
He has not fallen for any of those pump fakes, and he's done a great job.
Second and 10 for the Wildcats at their own 43-yard line.
What a difference a week makes. Because last week that pass was working all day long against the Spartans, and here AI has not been fooled by it.
One of the differences I noticed coming up here, and I'll get back to this after this play. That's going to be picked up. Oh, Bobble almost picked off by number 5, Elijah Evans. One thing I've seen in difference of play, the contrast between the Flight B and the Henle Open is the Flight B more of a wide open passing game, and when you see Woodbridge and Delmar, it's going to be between the tackles and maybe some play action. Both teams, Delmar and Woodbridge, have weapons. So it's going to be, when we get to the state tournament, it's going to be interesting to see the matchups.
And like you said, it all depends on the seedings.
Right.
What matchups you say. Final from Newcastle, Sally's 38. William Penn 7.
Basin Road, the Sal's lead with a win.
Yes. They'll be back here for the first time in 5 weeks when they host Westminster.
Oh, jumps the route.
Yes.
I believe it was number 3, Maxwell Johnson.
Yeah, he's had a big game also in the second.
Westminster, that's my son's old stomping grounds, a McDaniel College graduate. Westminster, right down the street.
Right.
From there's like 4 schools in the city of Westminster, but Westminster is the closest one, right down the street from McDaniel College. So.
Now with 4:26 left, I'm going to assume Howard's going to go for it here on 4th down.
Empty backfield.
5 receivers.
Quick outlook to number 1, Kaheem Williams, and he's going to be wrapped up around the 46. Turnover on downs.
Yeah, great job by the Tigers. They came up and made the tackle, and they needed to, and gets the offense back on the field in this one.
First and 10 for the Tigers in Howard's territory. It's going to be out about the 47-yard line of Howard. But I think we're going to see this game probably finish between the tackles. Hopefully we're going to see this game finish between the tackles.
Yeah, I think AI is going to run the ball.
Yeah, I still got a 90-minute ride home, so.
Yeah. Thank you for coming up today.
Oh, no problem. Whenever in need.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind coming to. This is my second trip to Baynard this year.
Yeah, it is.
First and 10 for the Tigers. Pistol formation, stacks on both sides. And that's a handoff to Mosley. And he's going to pick up about 6, 7. And Howard trying to strip the ball. Gain of 7 on the play, brings up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, like we said, Mosley just seems to always run hard and gets a couple yak yards there. It's got to be close, I would think, to 100 yards in this one.
Ball at the 40, 2nd and 3. Clock down under 4 minutes to play in the game. DuPont with a 27-6 lead.
This game was tied at 6.
And Mosley going to get about 1 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 2. Check out my man 77 out there, Anthony Lockett, the big right sophomore tackle. Plays drums too.
Yes, he does.
He's getting into the beat of the AI band as they wind down the game here.
It's a good road win here. For
yes,
the
it
Tigers.
is. 3rd and 2. Toss to Mosley. And he's always going to cut out in between a couple of Howard defenders and get the first down. Now, when you say road win, that's about what, 12 minutes?
Yes. Might be the same distance.
Right.
From school.
Under 3 minutes play, 1st and 10 at the 35 for AI. Yeah, when you have a road game in Sussex County, you got at least a half-hour bus ride, you know.
Right.
Maybe when you get up in Kent, you know, maybe a Polytech CR matchup where, you know, 5 miles apart, but not a whole lot of those.
And then maybe a 10-minute ride from the
the
school to the football field.
Yeah, Sussex County is only one where we even talk east and west.
Yeah.
You don't talk east and west up here in Newcastle. 1st and 10 for AI. And Mosley again, he's going to pick up about a yard. 51 on the tackle. Lugo, 2nd and 9. So coming up after the game, folks, we'll wrap up today's scoring and talk about what that all means going into week number 8. Very interesting week 7. Just a couple upsets, quite a few top 10 team games this week.
And a big couple shockers down that Henlope and North.
Okay. And they actually do throw the ball, gain of a yard to number 2, Nazir Miller.
Yeah, and if you're going to throw the ball, you're like, please complete it.
Yeah, exactly. Complete it and let the clock go on. Minute 30 and counting here on a 3rd and give them a gain of 2 on the play, 3rd and 7.
You mentioned the time of possession, that first half favoring Howard.
It switched here, and you're right. It switched here in a second. I felt that coming as soon as you said time of possession. 2 different halves here. And it's going to be a reverse with Miller, and he's going to get it up close to the 25, about the 27, and that's going to bring up a 4th and 2, and we're under a minute to play, so we're going to have to snap the ball at least 1-2 more times. Call it 4th and 3. And hand off to Mosley up the middle. And he's got the first down, and that's going to be the ball game.
They won't have to snap it again.
No more. And the clock runs down. That's your final, folks. DuPont Tigers 27, Howard 6. We'll be right back with the wrap-up of today's game.
As a military wife, I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
And welcome back to Baynard Stadium here in Wilmington, Delaware. Benny Mitchell with Jason Winchell. Jason, let's wrap it up. Here's how the scoring went. In the first quarter, Jones hits Miller on a 75-yard strike, 10:31 to go in the first quarter. AI went up 6-0. And then a lot of defense in that game. We get to the second quarter, 5:38 to go. Kelsey from Howard picks up the fumble, rumbles 38 yards. He knocks it up 6-6, and we were beginning to wonder if extra points were going to matter in this game. And then turned right around 30 seconds later. Number 2, Nazir Miller, He has an 11-yard run for a touchdown. The kick's good. That puts up AI 13-6. And then, boom, right around all of it within 30 seconds, Jones hits Dantley on a 23-yard pass play, and they go in with a halftime lead, 20-6. And talk a little bit about that first half, and we still thought 26. We thought Howard was still in that game.
Yeah, I did, and Howard was killing themselves with turnovers in the red zone. And AI with a couple quick strikes was the difference in that first half. But Howard got that stop right at the end of the half, and we're just getting the ball to start the second half. Maybe the momentum was starting to swing.
And then the only score in the second half was a 30-yard pass from Jameer Dantley to Leroy Lynch, the double pass. And it was a little bit of a different double pass. It was a throwback to the opposite side of the field, but Lynch was wide open on the far side and catches it. I believe he caught it actually in the end zone or maybe a yard or two out of the end zone. And that ended the scoring 27-6. And so, that as we look at the points race, that helps AI a lot. They move up even with
Delmar
now.
As they battle for that top spot.
But we don't know. Are they dividing by 10 or are they dividing by 9? It's
right.
Something we'll have to find out down the road. So, again, Howard not in a bad position with 23 points. They're probably safe with the opponents they have coming up. So basically what you're looking at is Woodbridge, Milford, McKean, and DMA kind of, a little bit behind them. But right now you're looking at 3 teams fighting for those last 2 spots, and McKean's got still a tough game to go with AI DuPont next week.
Yes, they do. Yeah, and McCain's got that tough one with AI, and then they're having a fantastic year. Archmere's
6-1, 25 points.
Yes, and they got a 6-point possible game against Wilmington Charter coming up as they finish the season.
That was a good move by Archmere to get in that Diamond State Conference. Eventually, Wilmington Charter moves in, and now you have a chance at 6 points every season.
Yes, and it's been a good conference for them, and they've had a great year, and they had Dover to start the year,
right.
and they lost that game, but they bounced back with 6 straight wins.
Well, it looks like they're definitely probably going to get at least 1 bonus point from Dover, possibly 2. But let me tell you something. I don't care how different CR and Dover are. When they say throw the records out,
yes.
When Dover and CR plays, you throw the records out. Anything can happen in that game. I want to thank Len Evans on the camera today, Jason Winchell, my color commentary, and for 302 Sports, I'm Benny Mitchell. Folks, have a great Saturday afternoon. Enjoying some college football this afternoon, this evening, and we'll see you Wednesday night when we have Ursuline volleyball coming on the 302 Sports Weekly Show.
Ursuline and Padua volleyball.
Ursuline and Padua volleyball this week live from the Christiana Buffalo Wild Wings. But then we're coming to your town, Southern Delaware, Dover in week 9, where we'll have John Wells and Dan Candeloro have agreed to be on the show representing Cesar Rodney and Sussex Central. And then in week 10, it will be at the Rehoboth Beach Buffalo Wild Wings, and we're going to try to get Pat Geriantes to step in the water in early November. We'll see if we can talk him into it. And we're going to have Dave Hearn and Ed Manlove as Delmar and Woodbridge get ready to meet up for the 60th time, but this time it's going to be for the Henlopen Southern Division title. Folks, have a good afternoon.